Hello, madam. Can I give you a leaflet?
And what is your leaflet about?
It's about my political party, Justice for Men and Boys. We're the only men's rights political party in the English-speaking world, and because we're a men's rights party, we're the only anti-feminist party in the English-speaking world. Because feminists are evil. It's an evil ideology, always has been, and we need to say you're a feminist should be a badge of shame, complete shame.
So what are the basic underlying values of your party, and as it goes against feminism? What is that's horrible?
Well, where to start? Fathers denied access to their children. Major cause of male suicide. The number one killer of men under 55 in the UK in all age groups. Violence. Men are the victims of violence at the hands of women, at least at the same rate, actually, as vice versa.
I agree with that.
Circumcision is a crime in the UK.
It is.
It's not specifically, but it doesn't need to be. It's grievous bodily harm, so it's a crime under the Offences Against a Person Act 1861.
But how does this push against feminism? Because actually I agree with a few things that you've talked about. And in the United States, we actually make sure that fathers, if they are safe individuals, have access to their children.
You must be joking. You must be joking.
Yes.
Men in the States, as in all developed countries.
So what? So let me.
No. I've got to finish.
Let me preface. So let's say there is a domestic violence going on in the home, wherever the perpetrator, whoever the perpetrator are, and basically the two parents in the United States are held responsible for the fact that they're both not keeping the child safe, whether it's the woman or the man. They go into the court system, and then the judge says you need to either do some parenting, or you need to understand how to have conversations without being abusive, and that way you have access to your children. For both, not only men, but also women. So then the judge will watch and preside over it, and then the children actually are left in the home, depending upon. They decide whether the father was not the perpetrator or the mother was not the perpetrator, and the child stays with the safe
I'm sorry, but that is not how it works. How it works
here.
Because
in the United States,
across,
that's how it works.
it is not. I assure you, I know a lot about the States, and I was speaking at the Chicago International Conference on Men's Issues just a few months back. Women make false allegations of domestic violence, and that deprives men of access to their children across the developed world.
And vice versa.
Very rarely, because the vast majority of parents who are denied access are fathers, not mothers.
Not in the States. I've worked.
Oh, it's over 90%.
I've actually worked.
Well, I'm sorry, over 90% of parents denied access to their children in the States are fathers. You know that.
Actually,
Oh,
that's
come
not
on.
true in California.
You're kidding me.
I agree with this.
Eh?
I agree with you.
Mothers denied access to their children.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Can I give you a leaflet, sir?
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
Thank you. We're the only men's rights political party in the English-speaking world.
Thank you very much.
And we recently sort of talked a lot about abortion being a men's issue.
I actually work in the legal system in the United States,
Okay.
and I work to help parents keep their children in their homes.
I heard.
That is my job.
I heard there's
Yeah.
one woman who did. It's just the other.
No, there's
15
entire
million.
organizations that work
Okay.
to help keep their children in the homes, because we know that if parents are safe and they learn to be safe around their
Yeah.
children, there is that important intimacy. But also
No.
children have been badly abused by parents, both sides, mothers
Yeah.
and fathers. I would say it's almost equally. And because here's the problem is if the perpetrator is perpetrating, the other parent has to be responsible to get the children out of the home safely, which is not easy, and also can be very dangerous. So.
Okay. Nice speaking to you.
Nice meeting you.
Hello, madam. Can I give you a leaflet? Thank you very much. Thank you.
And she was saying how wonderful that Welsh woman who lives in Canada, when she
Yes.
had her baby, they just wheeled the child off to circumcise it, and she had to chase after them.
Oh.
Well, what is this against circumcision?
Yes, it
or-
is. Can I give you a leaflet, sir?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Thank you. What's wrong with it? Well, first of all, it's illegal. Because
How's it illegal?
it's
not
great-
legal in this country.
it's. Can I explain? Can I explain?
Yeah, go on.
It's grievous bodily harm under the Offences Against a Person Act 1861.
Okay.
So you don't need specific legislation. It is grievous bodily harm, and it is the legal situation is absolutely black and white.
Okay. No, I understand that. But so, But I'm a Muslim.
No, I understand.
I've had the circumcision done.
I'm sure you have.
But if that's your culture, what's wrong with that?
Because because
You know,
it's
it's like
well,
like
I'll explain. So you've asked me a question.
Okay.
It's an assault on the you know that your boy may not wish to remain a Muslim.
Well, you get it
But
done when
you've
you're
damaged
a baby,
him.
don't you?
I know
so
you-
you don't have a choice. Really.
So would you be okay with female genital mutilation?
If that's part of someone's culture, I haven't got a problem with that. No?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if that's part of your culture, well,
Okay.
who am I to say?
I don't know if you have a camera or something on you. Can I suggest you check out this website? It's written by Muslims for Muslims.
But the thing is, no, I understand that, but if see what it is, if it's part of your look, I'm against eating dogs and cats and whatever. Yeah?
No, it
But
doesn't
if it's part
matter.
of your culture.
No, no.
Who am I to dictate?
I'm talking about the law now. The
No,
law.
the law in this country says you're allowed to do it.
It doesn't.
It does. That's where you're wrong. It
No,
just says,
sorry,
because Jewish people are allowed to do it.
They're not allowed
They
to
are.
do it.
It's,
No,
it's
no.
done.
Can
Okay,
I?
why is it done on such?
Sorry, can I explain?
So okay,
I'll explain to you. No, no.
So first of all, answer the question.
You're not listening.
No,
All you're
I
doing
am
is talking.
listening, I am listening. Why are the NHS doing this practice? So are they breaking the law?
Yes.
So why don't you take them to court?
How do you take the
can't,
NHS to court?
You can't exactly. So it's
I
not
tried to
breaking
take out. I tried to take out private prosecution.
the law. And if I want to get circumcision,
So you're not
done-
listening. There's no point in my
Oh.
being here if you're not listening.
Well, what's up to you? Isn't it?
The point is, it is a crime. I've already explained.
Yeah,
It's a crime under the Offences Against a Person Act 1861 because it's grievous
old law.
bodily.
That's the old law.
It's an old law.
Yeah, 1861. How many centuries does that ago?
There are thousands of laws that go back centuries. But the other thing, there are no exceptions to the law for religion or culture.
No, there is.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
No,
There's
but
no point talking.
Johnson, hang on.
There's no point talking to you. You're saying there is. There isn't. I'm
Well,
talking
bring
about the
me a
law.
proof, bring me a proof.
It is a very
Bring me a
established. It's a very established thing. You're not listening.
If it was just
This is written by Muslims for Muslims.
It doesn't
I suggest you read that because
I
you're
also
not
know
you're not
Jewish
taking on board anything that
Sorry?
I'm saying.
I also know
Good morning, sir. Can I give you a leaflet? Thank you. Jesus. Good morning, sir. Can I give you a leaflet? We're the only men's rights political party in the English-speaking world.
man rights.
Human rights, men's rights. Because men's rights are assaulted in lots of areas and women's rights aren't.
And I just saw the other day the big women movement on the street, protest.
Oh,
We need more for women rights against abuse against women. So, but they're saying nothing not taking care for them. So what's going on? Are they pretending to be needy because they're just greedy?
Yes.
Are they acting to be poor because they want more?
In terms of domestic violence, men are victims of domestic violence at least as often as women.
I know.
Yeah. But all the money, all the concern goes to women every time and only to women.
But can we not come on up here to raise this thing? Because if I listen to you guys, yeah, you could hear like the verses, like is it the verses in? But when I listen to them on their own, it's like it seems like it's a clashing as well, the same way. Because one of the questions I'm going to ask them is that why don't they the rights of man and woman? Why not put both on the banner? Why not just do simultaneously and done?
Well, I'll explain to you. We have in our manifesto 20 areas where the human rights of men and boys in Britain today are assaulted by the state. 20 areas. There is not one area where the human rights of women and girls in Britain today are assaulted by the state. Not one. So it's like 20-0. And so we have things like, which will interest you as a Muslim, circumcision is a crime under the offences is grievous bodily harm. So it's a crime.
I'm a Muslim though, so I would
No,
disagree
that's what I'm
respectfully.
saying. No, but you can't disagree with the legal position. The legal position is absolutely black and white.
No, we understand the country have a thing here, we understand it.
Yeah. So it's a crime. Circumcision is a crime in the UK.
But I'm talking about the harmful bit. I do understand that a country who operate off its own different stuff, and if they want to call some good thing bad, or they want to call some bad thing vice versa good, because like for example, they glorify alcohol, they glorify cigarette.
Okay, okay.
So my point. I'm
Okay, but
telling you,
circumcision is not a good thing. It's always very harmful.
like I said, that's what I will respectfully disagree with you.
I'm
And
talking about medically, biologically. It is
Biologically
very
it's good.
damaging. Very damaging.
Biologically, spiritually, everywhere it's good.
Can I? Do
And
you have?
many Jews would agree with me as well.
Have you got a camera on you or something?
I don't want to get.
Okay,
I don't want to
no,
get the debate on that point.
No,
Because it's too long, because so much information to go
No,
over.
the reason I mention it is that there's no, where is it? Maybe it's the other side.
I've seen the debate with these things lengthy hours. I know the,
Okay.
the argument where they put forward from both sides.
Okay, but they're strong
I know.
Muslim arguments, and the Muslim arguments we have they're written by Muslims for Muslims. So it's not me, it's not this guy. It's Muslims saying why you should not
But
circumcise.
it's not the consensus of Muslims, right?
No, it's not a consensus, but it's written
And
by
I'm
Muslims.
telling you, well, we have millions, billions of Muslims, likewise Jewish, say yes, you should circumcise. So
It doesn't mean you're right.
It's the same.
But what I'm talking about in this
And I-
country,
and I-
in this country,
and I
it is a
agree.
crime.
I agree on your point. 1 second. When you say because I give you that number doesn't mean it's right. For me, the view is right now, based on what I studied and I know the information details of both side argument. But when you say to me you have a Muslim saying this, that doesn't mean it's right because a Muslim said. You
No,
understand? It works the same
I
way.
get it. I totally get that. All I'm saying is that there are arguments and religious arguments that I'm not going to put forward Muslim religious arguments, am I? But these are Muslims putting forward religious arguments and medical. But the point is, in this country,
And the non-Muslim was refuting to put forth non-religious argument. You see, understand what I'm saying to you? It's two sides of the coin all along you go in.
no, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is that although the state does not bring prosecutions, this is a crime. It is absolutely certain this is a crime. There are no exceptions in the
And I would
UK.
disagree respectfully. That's what I
Well,
say.
you can't disagree.
Okay,
It's a
not crime.
fact.
I don't see it as a crime.
It's grievous bodily harm. It's grievous bodily harm.
That means
I-
drinking.
I-
that means
I'm talking about legally,
That means
legally.
drinking is a crime
No, it doesn't. How is it?
because it causes you a headache. It's bodily harm. Headache is.
That doesn't make it illegal,
It's a grievous bodily harm.
but it's not illegal.
It's a grievous. It's
I'm sorry, we're going around in circles. I'm sorry.
No, but I argue point, but there's some show you don't even have the tolerance and
No,
patience.
but you're not. I mean,
Don't you want from me just an agreement with your
no,
point?
I want
I'm saying I hear your point out fully.
I'm trying
But
to
you never
explain
hear
to
my
you-
point out fully.
No, but you do not understand that it's illegal. It's a crime. You don't seem to understand that.
Where's a crime?
This is the third time I've said it. It's grievous
The
bodily
NHS,
harm.
you know the NHS circumcise people too?
I know it's still a crime.
By who?
What do you mean by
Who make it a crime? You make it a crime in this
No,
country?
the 1861 Offences Against the Person
Who
Act.
make it a crime? The government?
Yes.
Today?
Even today, this is
So
an
how come the
act.
doctor's not been locked up for doing it?
Sorry.
In the hospital? Is that
It's a criminal. It's a criminal act.
yes, but no one is hiding transparency. They go and they fill out and say I need to get this and they give the
I know
reason.
that. I know that. But
And so the protocol has been followed.
I'm telling you the legal position here.
Yeah.
but-
So the
but-
hospital don't know the legal portion. The whole NHS don't know the legal portion. The whole NHS and the whole Jewish hospital where they get their children circumcised, the government is not aware of it.
No. The government is aware that it's a crime. It just does not bring prosecutions, or the police will not bring prosecutions.
No, the government is not aware of it's a crime. If the government force it and ignore it, then it's not a crime because the government is the one who make the crime, the law.
No, that's not. I'm sorry, but you don't seem to be really understand how the law works.
Let me give you an example. The boys
No,
just
I'm
came-
sorry. I'm sorry. I think we've
I
had
heard
10
your
minutes.
point, I heard your point,
You're
but
not.
can I give you an
You're not.
example?
No, you're not engaging with anything I'm saying.
I engage what he said.
And more so than Muslim, it's the Jewish religion. And the reason, because you'd get
What's the plan? It's a
you
sleeping
get a
crime.
huge. Well, the thing, a lot of surgeons and doctors are Jewish people. That they hold high position in society, and it's part of their culture. So it's a very, very sensitive issue to them. If the
1861.
61 Offences Against the Persons Act says that we don't do that because we know that you don't circumcise girls, you don't circumcise boys. The problem is that because of these customs, people don't actually understand.
You are aware that some laws
They
been
don't
updated?
understand the purpose of the foreskin. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, but do you understand that some laws been updated? I know you zero portion that you hold.
Well, that
That's
hasn't been
your views.
updated. That's still there.
Eh?
That's still there.
When the last time you review it?
Well, because
It doesn't need to be reviewed.
When
It
the last time you
exists.
review it?
If it is against the law,
What's
So when did I review it? Why would I review it? Why would I
Because
review it?
sometimes people stuck in something they don't know has been up to date.
But the thing is,
I'm sorry.
it would be
My wife got a law
ignored.
degree, you know.
It
That's
would
what
be
she studied.
ignored. To talk about
And
it, it
law
would be
updated
ignored
every
in
second that
prison,
you don't
in-
know.
In
Well, man,
Parliament.
you make
It is.
rubbish.
I'm sorry, but only a few
Bring it
months.
to me and show me know exactly.
Sorry, you know, Just 4 months ago, a leading barrister by the name of James Chegwin gave a talk, and he said it's absolutely black and white. Under the 1861 Against the Person Act, circumcision is grievous bodily harm, it's a crime. It is absolutely black and white. The fact there are no prosecutions is another thing altogether, but the legality of it is not in doubt.
It depends what you define
Look
as
at the whole.
grievous bodily
No,
harm.
no, look at the. Look at the whole legality.
But legally, sorry, legally, what is what? Sorry, let me finish.
The old document he's talking about.
I'm sorry.
Updated. He's not telling you
I'm talking about the legal definition of
All
grievous bodily
document is telling
harm.
you the all legality.
Circumcision exceeds that by a long way.
Homosexual is illegal. There's a document back in the past that says so.
Homosexuality
No,
is
it's illegal.
Okay,
in this country.
okay.
No, hear my point now.
Yeah.
According to what he's doing, this is what he's doing. Homosexual is illegal because in the past it was illegal.
Where's the bottle of
That's
whiskey
exactly
when
what
we
he's
need one?
doing.
Yeah, so he's bringing
Well,
all
yeah,
the
that's when
This is time to start drinking again.
That's why you can't just
you
because this is
invest
the
in where you're
deceptive
going to get
behavior.
somewhere. And I don't.
But
This is
okay,
deceitful
let me
state
just
that they
ask you.
do.
Let me just ask you that question again.
Desperate to
If
define.
it's against the law,
Speak.
that means the
The
NHS is breaking the law.
Yes.
So why can't anyone sue the NHS?
Because they're choosing not to prosecute.
No, I'll tell you. No, sorry. Let me answer. Let me just answer that.
NHS is the government.
I tried.
Making no sense.
I applied to take out.
Who made the law?
The government?
The government made the
I
law.
applied to take out a private prosecution of a doctor a year ago, and I was not allowed to take out that
It doesn't
prosecution.
apply to them. They can waiver when they're ready to start breaking the
They
law.
can ignore what they like, and they
If you
do.
can't beat them, join them. So you
Let me
need to
say
get on the
something to you.
bandwagon and say it's okay
They
to have
ignore.
circumcision.
Why would I do
I
that?
don't have to abrogate
This
the law without
is
saying that
this
I
is
make-
genital mutilation.
No, it's not.
What's
Of course it
what
is.
people don't understand it. You see,
So are you against female genital
One
mutilation?
second.
Yes, of course.
One second. One second. Let me show you something here. Because what he misunderstanding is this. Because I don't know the mind work. If I make a law, I'm the government, and I make this law, and I put it on pen, I can abrogate it because I am the maker of that law. If I abrogate it, it's not a crime then. If I'm not taking the consideration and putting some enforcement or punishment for it. If I make it and I abrogate it, I don't have to abrogate it with a pen. I can do what I want because I make it.
Can I ask you a question?
Just like Allah made the rule for us, He can do what He wants because that's Allah.
But you don't. What if everyone says go to hell and they ignore your position as leader and ignore your position and they ignore the paper
No,
and they
they
say
don't.
go to hell? It doesn't matter. What are you going to do then? The trouble is,
Well, you
there's a lot of
punish
things in our society which are completely illegal, and the trouble is that the people in positions of power are
No, what,
completely
you keep saying
ignoring it.
people position of power?
Yeah, people who've been voted
Illegal
into
by who?
So
office.
you're saying
They
that
should.
people in power
Illegal-
are
illegal by
disobeying the
you.
law?
Yes,
Of course they
and they
are.
always
He
have
said the
done.
lawmaker,
They
he said
do
the
what
lawmaker
suits them.
disobey the law. He
So
And
said
you're
the
saying
lawmaker
if you're
always
not
at
in a
some
position
point
of power,
does.
then you
There's
have
a lot
to
of
obey the law.
Corruption is.
I understand the lawmaker
doesn't
of a
make
law.
any
Hold on.
sense.
Disobedience of a law that is made by a lawmaker doesn't apply to the lawmaker. Do you not understand the concept?
doesn't apply to the lawmaker.
Because if he make it, it doesn't apply to him.
It does apply to him. It should apply to everyone. But in reality, it
He doesn't understand
often.
that concept.
I do
The
understand
only
concepts
reason
better
that
than you do.
you're allowed to
If you
butcher
make the law,
babies'
then it does apply
genitals
to you.
is
It does
because the
apply
police
to
are not
you.
bringing
It's not.
prosecution.
It's
Of course it
yes,
is.
no,
It's
it's
mutilating.
He's a servant.
It might be a religious
Even if he's
mutilation,
in
but
the
it's a
religion, he still
it's a religious
servant.
mutilation.
It's been done for thousands of years.
Doesn't make it right.
Things are going now, and it
No.
should apply to him.
No, it doesn't make
You
it
know,
right
the
or
only,
wrong.
the only
Well,
place you're allowed to
Probably,
smoke.
I don't
illegal in this
maybe
country.
don't believe in God.
It's
So
not
God gives the
illegal.
law of nature. Does
It
the law of
is.
nature applies to God?
You-
There's no law saying it's illegal.
Oh,
the
God.
1816
Talking
law
about
that you're
something
saying
with
is
religion and the way
outdated.
that men should
It's an
the way the
outdated
universe
law.
has been
It's an
made
outdated
and
law and
measuring
it's been
God.
upgraded to say it's
Nature
okay.
does. It
Really?
says it does.
redundant
Where,
law.
where was it upgraded? I missed that.
It's a redundant law.
It's not a
It's not.
it's not a redundant. It's on the
It has to be
statute.
made redundant.
It's on the
It can't just
statute.
be
It is as
redundant.
it is
I tell you what, I
it is
tell
as
you at least-
effective
at least-
today as the day it came into.
No. I tell you, is it that it's redundant or an option? Because what the hospital do is
It's an optional law.
What, that's not. Tell you why? Because I know more about it more than you.
You don't.
I
You know
have 7
nothing.
kids. I have
I
7
think this
kids.
is-
So what? That makes you a
Let me
legal
tell you exactly
expert.
what happened. When you in hospital, I tell you what order.
You couldn't make this shit up, could you?
They apply. That's they apply for it, and then some people qualify to get it, and there's some people not for some reason. They look into it. There's a protocol. But hospital is the government. The NHS is the government. The government made the law for you, not you. You're not the
So
government.
you have to abide
I never
by-
said
you have
I was.
to obey the law.
So the
And so do
government.
you.
Well, I obey the law.
Yeah, I-
Unfortunately,
so the
Muslims and
government-
Jews don't in this
the
area.
government-
No, they do because
So-
they're going according to
So
what the government doing.
if the government overlooks something,
There's
I know
Oh.
things right now.
Actually,
Muslim.
if it wasn't-
You're very
Crime
welcome
no more
here. You're very welcome here.
Actually,
I've never
if it
been
wasn't
happier
that
to
law,
see you, to be
Government
quite
is telling
honest.
them that crime no more. What's that? The government will make the law for you. Don't bump an eyelid on it no more. He's telling you it's not a crime for him no more. But you don't get it.
I was explaining how MGM, male genital mutilation,
It's not
is a crime under the 1861 offence of grievous bodily harm.
Circumcision.
Who made that 1861 law? Who made that one?
I think that would be the government of the day.
Government again. Who's overlooking it now? Today?
The government.
There you go.
That doesn't make it legal.
No, you understand
No. All it means is all it means is they're not enforcing the law, and we think they
Doesn't mean they don't care
should.
about that no more.
Well, I think they should care about it.
What does it mean they're saying to you just like what's going No, they're saying just like how you have a choice and you smoking your way to death and you drinking your way to death. They have a choice, okay, they know. The people want to circumcise the children, let them do what they want to do. That's all they're saying. They're minding their own business.
The difference is that this is a crime.
If I tell myself circumcise it, I am wrong. You telling me I'm wrong.
Yes.
Is that your son?
The law says so.
What law? Who made that law that says so?
Oh, how many times do we have to say
Who made
this?
that law?
You don't believe in the
Who made that law?
state of this country.
Who made that law that says so?
You got one already?
Who made that law? Alright. The law says almost
Why would
it's
Allah
legal.
do that?
The law
Please don't say
says
God works in mysterious
a law in the
ways.
past that
That's
says
probably
almost
the only
One of our
argument.
biggest
Why
problems
would
is
God
that
give you
people
a bit
don't
of
have
a
the same
body
standards.
part?
Yeah. Why would God give you something and then tell you to cut it off?
Why you cut the nails, Steve? Why you cut the nails?
Oh, not the nails.
Long nails because they scratch things. I'm not a religious person. You are.
Nails contain no nerve endings. Nails contain no nerve endings.
God give you, don't cut it.
It's
It's logic.
I cut them and it doesn't bleed.
It's about
Empty pot. It's an empty pot makes the. Yeah. Empty vessel. That's it.
But the thing is, about noise and people who won't shift. But the thing is, see, when we discuss something, we come to a point. These people, you know, they're
Well,
not
I think I might have a good bit of footage.
Okay, do you believe that?
Steve,
The nails and the hair thing always kills me.
They grow back.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I've heard it plenty of times. Muslims come up with that all the time. Because they say you cut them off and it's inconsequential. And I say, but there's no nerve cells in there.
They grow. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't bleed. I don't need an
Save that for later.
anaesthetic.
Save
So
it.
you can't
Save
compare
the
cutting my
excuse.
nails
Save.
with hacking a
Steve,
child's
Steve,
part
save,
of their
save all
genitals.
that, save that seeking empathy for later. It doesn't work with me, you know that, Steve.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yes. I'm going to simple mail.
Why does your God give you a foreskin and then demand you cut it off? Please, can you answer that
That's
simple
why.
question? Please, can you answer that simple question?
Why is
If you
keeping me to
can't,
speak?
just say no
Why is
and
keeping me to
I'll
speak?
go over the road to go to
Why
the
is giving me
toilet.
to speak, Steve? Let me speak. Give me a chance.
I want an answer to
Give
the
me a chance.
question, not a ramble about
So merely
irrelevant.
and logic.
It's a very good question.
Merely and logic. Use a hypocrite and you cut a nail.
So you can't answer the question.
Use a
You
hypocrite.
want to talk about me cutting my nail?
'Cause God
Is that avoiding the question?
Why God give you a nail and you cut it off?
It is. It's getting away.
They
from
grow,
thinking
they
again.
replace themselves. It doesn't hurt when I cut them. It doesn't bleed when I cut them. I don't need an anaesthetic.
But God give you
when
that
I
by the
cut
past.
them.
Leave it. That's your logic. Stay on your logic.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I
but it's
will.
word.
Why
Leave
does
it.
God give, whether it's nails or foreskin, why does God give you a, but you do, so I want to know your explanation to it. If you don't know, have the balls to say you don't know. He hasn't cut them off.
Let me answer. Let me answer.
He hasn't cut them off.
Let me answer. Let me answer in a nutshell. Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Let me answer in a nutshell. It's for hygiene purpose.
So why does God give you it in the first place if it's for hygiene? So God made you in a dirty way.
Same way God give you the
So God
nails.
made you in
God
a
give you the
dirty
nails in the
way.
first
Well, that's not hygiene.
God give you the nails in the
We
first
don't cut our nails because of hygiene. We don't cut our nails for hygiene. So you throw things in and then if you can't back them up.
Steve, you're in one place and you're not moved from that place.
You brought up hygiene. You said you had to cut a child's foreskin off because of hygiene. Why does God make babies unhygienic? Why does God, your God, make babies unhygienic? Can you answer that question? Can you answer that
If you
question?
stop yap and give me a chance, we can answer.
Why does your God make a baby boy unhygienic?
If you stop again,
I know what you're going to do. You're going to go off about nails or some other irrelevant thing.
not only that,
Because that's what people do that don't have answers. They go off on irrelevance.
Is that
Because they
relevant?
don't have answers.
Is that relevant? I'm just showing you all you are blatant hypocrites.
But that's not the point. The point is my question. Why did God make boys with foreskins that you say are unhygienic, so therefore have to be cut off? Why? I don't see why you're going off on tangents about nails.
But why are you asking questions about the
We're
same
not
thing?
talking about
Why God make
nails. We're
nails
talking about
They
foreskins.
get grow and then they get dirty.
We're not talking about nails. Why are you changing the subject? We're talking about foreskins. Keep the subject focused.
So what?
Don't talk about nails or hair or anything else. Talk about
Only if I
foreskins.
can get a chance to speak.
Why did God give children
Same journey,
foreskins?
two different body parts, same direction, same concept. But you don't think about one.
Okay, I'll alter the question. Why did God give baby boys foreskins?
And
Why
he leave
did
his nails
God
get dirty.
give baby
God
boys
give him his
foreskins?
nails, but he cut it. He cut it
You don't
off.
have any answers, do you?
God give
Why
him his
did
nails and he cut it
Allah
off.
give you a foreskin when you were born?
Yeah, but the
Why?
nails grow back, the skin doesn't grow back, man. Yeah, it doesn't grow back.
It doesn't matter about grow back. God give him his nails cut it off.
Funny, I don't actually agree with you. I don't necessarily think it's
Why?
that bad.
Oh, because that's his logic. God give you, don't cut it
I don't
off.
think
The
it's
more I
as
learn
bad.
about-
I don't think it's as bad as female gender.
That
Well,
was
that's an
merely
interesting
logic.
thing.
we're not
Yeah.
Bro, okay, listen.
No, the more you learn about it.
I'm asking you what you think.
No, you're not asking me. I said I don't know about that one. Then he says to me, they think it's fine. How come I don't know about that one? Trust me, that's you think it's fine.
What don't you know about it? What don't you know about it? Don't you know it happens?
No, you're asking question.
Don't you know it
No,
happens?
you're asking good question. I'm not looking to that. I didn't look into that deep in details. I can't speak of something I don't look into. That's a fair question.
I'm just comparing male genital mutilation with
You
female
asked me about a topic that I haven't looked into. I haven't been informed. So how
Might
you
you
want
do
to
that
speak?
this week?
Or you want to speak on something I haven't looked into?
It's simple. It's very simple. It's very simple to explain. Some cultures have the, the practice of female genital mutilation, of cutting off the woman's
What's the
clitoris.
price of property in Jamaica? What's the price of property in Jamaica?
What's the
The price of property in Jamaica.
What does this have to do with anything?
No, what's the price? Do you know?
I don't know the price. No.
What's the price of
How
cheese in
come you don't know?
Denmark?
How come you don't know? How come you don't know?
What's the price of cheese in
No,
Denmark?
no. How come you don't know? How come you don't know?
What's in my pocket?
No. Answer my
What's
question.
in my,
Answer my
no,
question.
what's in my
What's
pocket?
under your hat?
Answer my question.
What's under your
Answer my
hat?
question. Answer my question first. How come you don't know the price of houses in Jamaica? How come you don't know?
I do, 120,000 for a four bed.
All of them.
Like,
Four bed.
people don't know about it. No,
It's online. You can get Google. It's on
The
internet.
word,
Online.
bro.
Right move doesn't
The word,
cover
wait,
Jamaica.
Steve. Wait. The word.
Can I speak? Can I speak? No.
So, thank you. We're the only men's rights political party in the English-speaking world, and therefore the only anti-feminist political party in the English-speaking world. I'm very proud to be as well, because feminism is cancer.
Okay.
And one of our major campaigns, which is creating a bit of fuss with some Muslims today, is MGM, male genital mutilation, which is a crime in the UK. Can I ask where you guys are from?
We live, well, my friend's from Germany and
Okay.
visiting, and I live over the other side of the park.
Oh, okay. Germany's very interesting for us in this area because a court in Cologne some years ago said this was illegal, and but it then went finally, I think, to the Bundestag, which brought in a law saying it was legal on religious grounds. But for a time in Germany, we thought that they might stop this evil thing.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
My son, I decided to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
It was done to me, but I didn't have much say in the matter at the time.
So are you a Jewish stock or?
No, but
Oh, okay.
we lived in a Jewish neighbourhood, and
Oh.
we did, I don't know what the reasons were, but when I was a baby, I was circumcised.
Right. Okay.
But
But it is undoubtedly a crime under the Offences Against a Person Act 1861 because it's grievous bodily harm.
really.
And there are no exemptions to the law for religion or culture.
But moving on to something more relevant.
Yes, of course.
So this actually is interesting to me because I recently divorced my wife, because of physical violence.
Okay.
And the system is incredibly biased.
Oh, it's appalling.
It's utterly ludicrous.
It is appalling.
I mean, I'm in a situation now where I funded absolutely everything. The house, mortgage, everything. I'm now paying for the mortgage, paying the childcare. The DWP are taking £500 a month from me on top of that, even simply because she said she didn't get enough, even though the net amount she receives now is less than she was getting.
Yes.
And I've given them, and my MPs, it's utterly crazy.
The system is there to destroy men.
So do you have a service here that I can consult and see if I can do something?
We haven't got service, but there's a guy, he runs a thing called Court Without a Lawyer.
So is the contact here?
No, but if you want to write it down.
I do want to, yeah. Because I have to...
No, the system is truly shocking.
Utterly
And
ridiculous.
more men than women are the victims of domestic violence. But the state is in complete denial about that.
Yeah, I mean, I can show you pictures of me.
Yes, no. Every time we show this, every time we show that placard, we get men coming up and saying, you know.
She once hit me over the head with a great big a magnum of champagne, kept from behind, wasn't looking, split my head open.
In about 60% of straight couples, there's violence both ways. But in
What
the
am I doing? Oh, writing something down, yeah.
Okay, but in the couples where the violence is one way, the perpetrator is the violence person is twice as likely to be the woman as the man, and we've known this for decades. Decades.
Research that number.
Oh, we have a Mount Everest of information on that. There are some huge reviews of all the evidence, and they all come to the same conclusion that women are at least as violent as men towards opposite sex partners. And not only that, but the most violent groups in society are lesbians. And exactly how the patriarchy forces women to beat the shit out of each other, no feminist can ever explain to me.
Right, so what am I writing down, please?
Okay, so it's email address.
Yeah.
So Mike, M-I-K-E,
Yeah.
at as at the bottom there, J4MB.
J4MBDV.
No, j4mb.org.uk. So just as this. In fact, if you take a photograph, that maybe is quick. So he doesn't work for free, but he's very good, and he'll charge a lot less than a barrister.
All right, that's a good plan.
Okay, pleasure. Okay. Hello, sir. Can I give you a leaflet? Thank you. We're the only men's rights political party in the English-speaking world.
Men's rights.
Men's rights, because we have in our manifesto 20 areas where the human rights of men and boys in Britain today are assaulted by the state. There is not one area where the human rights of women and girls specifically are assaulted by the state. Not one.
Yeah. But like, women's rights are important as well.
Yes, but they have all the rights. It's men whose rights are assaulted. Can you tell me one woman's rights which is attacked? What one?
Equal. Like men.
Are you searching for the word no?
No, men are normally abusing power.
No,
and,
no, it's nonsense. Even in domestic violence, at least half the victims are men. This has been known for decades.
Yeah, but like, who's the rapist is mostly men.
Well, rape is defined as something that can only be done with a penis, so that kind of makes, of course it is. But there's a lot of sexual abuse of men by women. Jesus. We have the same arguments every 2 weeks.
You know, I've always wanted to come to Speaker's Corner.
Oh, you've not been here before?
Never,
okay.
no, never.
Well, this is a very light crowd. Normally it's a lot more than this. I think it's
well, sure. I think the whole of the city's a wee bit...
yes, it is the virus, I think, and but also a little bit cold. It tends to sort of it tends to keep people away. It's a little bit nippy.
And I take it, what's the story here? You just turn up,
with your,
Yeah,
with your platform and away you go.
Yeah, we come here every 2 weeks. I don't personally speak on a platform, although I lead the party, because I got a very short fuse.
Yeah.
So I would just, within seconds, it would just take some blue-head feminist pig to say something, and I'd be swearing, and it'd be on YouTube live, So.
Yeah. See, that's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Like one wrong word, one wrong term can be misinterpreted, can be blown out of all proportion.
Plus, you get the same old stuff. There's no doubt that what we call male genital mutilation is a crime. Absolutely no question about it.
It's awful. Like, when you look at pictures like that.
Oh, it is. It's shocking. And when you actually, the general public thinks it's a little bit of skin, but it's not. It's half the skin on the penis, and that contains 90% of the nerve cells. They're called Meissner's corpuscles, which are fine touch cells. So 90% of the nerve cells which give men pleasure during sex are removed. The entire point of male genital mutilation is to reduce men's pleasure and.
Fighting for their rights now.
Yes, because our rights are assaulted in lots of areas, including having our genitals mutilated.
This is what the world has come into.
Well, I hope it's coming to men fighting for their rights. It's about damn time, because our rights are assaulted all over the place, in lots of ways. Can I give you a leaflet, sir?
I took one the other
You got? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. We always, it's almost always Muslims, not Jews, who engage with us on this.
Because we agree with you. I think we agree with 90% of everything except for the circumcision.
It's apart from our #1 campaign.
So we can agree to agree and then have our discussions in that area.
Yeah, I agree. But this is a very good website.
I actually went to it last time.
What did you think?
Justice for Men.
No. Sorry, no. This website is it's
Okay.
written by Muslims for Muslims, so it's like the religious case against it, but more than that.
I think it's very mainstream. I think circumcision is one of the main cores, so to say, of Islam.
But it's so damaging. I mean, and I find Muslims and Jews, they don't know the damage, and they even think it's a good thing. It's.
We do.
I know.
We do think it's a good thing.
But if you actually look at, there's quite a few documentaries now that will tell you the damage.
What would be the main damage?
Well, 90% of the nerve cells in the penis are in the skin that's thrown away. 90%.
So
But a lot more than that. Lots of. If you go on our website, we have like 120 videos to do with circumcision. So if you really, I'm not sure you would want to learn about it, but there's a lot of damage.
I don't mind. I agree with the fact that it is very helpful to know that. I wouldn't mind hearing the other arguments.
Yeah.
Personally, but
well, there's lots there. There's lots there.